Hello, Dr. Karthik. Um, so, tell us about yourself and how long you take to graduate. You have plastic surgery. You're a plastic surgeon.
Yeah.
So how long did you take to graduate?
See, the medicine always a little long studying period. 5.5 years is MBBS, and 3 years is general surgery, and 3 years is again plastic surgery, and calculator 12 years almost we need to study. After that, in plastic surgery, we have to specialize in something. I specialized in cosmetic surgery, and it's a long way. In studying itself, we waste a lot of not wasting. We learn a lot of things, so it takes a lot of time, and then we are here now.
Okay. So you had spent about 10 years or so on just studying.
Yeah.
So we all know how much hard work it involves in studying. So after studying, you should have got a job and you should have felt secure. And how long did you work in a job and as an employee?
See, I was doing my super specialty in Apollo hospitals. So once I was getting joined with 18,000 salary when I joined initially. First year, second year becomes 25 something. When I am in third year it is around 32,000. Okay. And by that time I was little confused to join in Apollo itself for a like they give a post of senior registrar and you had to work for other consultants something like that. But I want my own freedom and independence. So, but still at that time I was afraid when I come out, will I be able to earn that 32,000? And because we need to run our life. So in private practice, it is something different. So you might get some cases in 1 month. Sometimes you won't get any. You don't know any surgeries in a month. So it's little difficult. I'm also a little confused. That time, one of my friend, he was a podiatric surgeon. He said, how much you are going to earn? 35, 40,000. Okay, I'll pay you that much. Basically, this is a group practice kind of. So you join with me. We both do surgeries. I'll see to that you are getting at least 50 for sure. That confidence he gave me. Actually, I have to thank Dr. Rajesh, podiatric surgeon, for that. And once I joined with him, so that is the only that because of him only I came out. That confidence he gave to me. And once we started practicing podiatric surgery, that time, one more interesting thing is my interest is cosmetic surgery, not the podiatric surgery. But for the money, and like we need to maintain our life. So I was doing podiatric surgery, but once I started picking up my cosmetic volume, I slowly stopped doing the podiatric surgery, and I tell him, sir, I'm going to go on my own, and I started practicing Kumaran Hospital in Kilpaw, and one I was doing a lot of cosmetic surgeries in 1 year or 2 years time, and I met the Apollo's Chief Pratap Reddy, and Dr. Pratap Reddy sir told that you become a hospital consultant, so we'll feed you cases, and it's a salaried basis. But my practice outside is for the middle class and upper middle class. I don't think that they can afford to go to Apollo. So I said, doctor, few of my clients want Apollo, so I want only operating beds. He said, no. If you want to become a consultant here, you have to become a hospital consultant. Then at that point, I realized, okay, it is not suiting for me. So I thought I'll again practice outside the same way how I was doing. After a few months, I got a call from Apollo Cosmetic Surgery's chief. He knows about my volume because my anesthetist and the Apollo Cosmetics and anesthetist both the same.
Okay.
Okay, so he goes and tells about my cases and other things. So chief came to know about me, and he called me and he said, become a consultant here. But Apollo's rules won't permit to make a person consultant. They have few policies. At least 5 years they have to work, something like that. But since he was very confident about me, he said the Apollo guys that he'll be operating in my name. I'll be his kind of in charge person kind of. So he'll be operating in my name. So thanks to Dr. Arumugam. So he only is identified my talents and is confident in me, and so he made me a consultant
Okay.
in Apollo. So I was operating under his name for 1 year. 1 year.
So this was when you were working in Kumaran's hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kumaran. So I have individual freedom, so I can go
Okay.
and operate anywhere.
Okay.
So see, that time I should have seen all the hospitals in Chennai. In small places we go and operate. We run around each and every small hospital and we operate. One good thing what I did, what I was thinking when I just finished my plastic surgery, is if you go abroad, you see the same kind of cases go to a particular hospital because it's specialized in it. Okay. Here, all the doctors do everything. Plastic surgeon does everything. They don't specialize in particular thing. Whatever cases come, they'll do. Okay. Then I realized, no. I need to have my own patient, own practice, same time the same kind of patients. So I selected cosmetic.
Okay.
So in first year itself, I built my website. Okay, that is the first step, like to get my own patient. Then depending on the hospital for cases. Okay, so every day morning I get up and see any leads. Okay. See, now we get at least 15 to 20 leads in a day. Okay. When I started my practice, I get one lead in a week. It's a big thing.
Okay.
So from that's the first development of my initiative of my the cosmetic practice. And so Apollo coming back to the original story, Apollo Cosmetic was a very good experience. I did a lot of celebrities, clients, and it gave me a lot of confidence. At one point of time, still my freedom is missing. I'm not so comfortable.
When you talk about freedom, what kind of freedom that you're talking about?
Even the treatment.
Okay.
Even the treatment. I want to implement a lot of new things. I want see.
So what was restricting in a place like Apollo?
The thing is, see, I want to explore in a lot of new areas. See, the weight loss programs I want to introduce. I want to see a patient as a whole. Okay, they're coming for a surgery, you are doing the surgery, and that's it. See, I want to have a center which incorporates everything: cosmetic physician, cosmetic medicine, surgeon, and good team, and like there are a lot of politics are there. I don't want to bring a lot of things here.
So if you go to corporate level, then
corporate politics,
about.
And some patients come for us, they'll be diverted to some other people. Like these are all the things. It really irritates us.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, at least I'll go out for a consultation somewhere out. In the sense, I'll have my own consultation place. That is the thing I started. So that is the reason I started Chennai Plastic Surgery.
So when you decided that you were lacking freedom in such an environment, and you wanted to move out of such an environment, and you want to start on your own.
Yeah.
So how long did you actually got the thought, and you started? How long it took for you to actually start?
Actually, not much. Maybe 3-4 months. I thought, and I just.
So what was happening to you in that 3-4 months? How do you actually go through those 3-4 months with an idea in the head and?
See, I am very clear. I don't want to start the operating theatre setups and all. I want to have a very posh clinic and to see my patients and in my own way. Okay. So even that point of time, I don't want to quit Apollo. I see patients here. I take them to Apollo for surgeries. That's what my idea. But luckily, we found a hospital just opposite to my center. So we are operating here only. After some time, I stopped going to Apollo.
Okay.
Completely, I stopped going to Apollo.
Okay.
But any startup, I don't know how other things work, but I'm going to tell you how the center, like initially when we are starting, normally we have few staffs. Okay. Maybe I think 5 staffs for the reception, 1 or 2, and here sisters 1 or 2. That's it. Okay. 5 staffs. We get good volume, and we started doing marketing, and we start good volume. So it is self-sustainable. Actually, the break even is in the first few months itself we are breaking even and not much issues. But maybe 6 months, 7 months later, a lot of new players entered. After seeing how we are doing, a lot of new players entered trying to do a lot of things. And one point of then see to when the volume increases, you need more staff. So you recruited a lot of people. The 5 staffs what they have, what I had that point of time, already I know them very well because they work with various hospitals with me, and it's a very close team.
Okay.
And we are very close to each other, and very personal touch will be there. And then next level is you are increasing the number of staffs. Okay, salary goes high. Increasing little, like higher level staffs. Say example on plastic surgeon, means you need to pay more. So when there is an increase in the total the running cost, that time initially we feel broke. A lot of staffs are there, and we expect more clients. But that point of time, break even.
The cash between revenue and
Yeah,
expenses.
always it will dip. You'll spend more, but you earn less. Okay, so there will be issues, and loans will be there. Few months there will be a lot of struggle. We don't know that end of 20th to 30th. We don't know how to manage the flow, but somehow we are managing here, putting money here, putting the money here, and sometimes my dad helped few times, and it's almost 6 months. So we don't know the business. See, I'm a doctor. I'm not a businessman to understand these things, and then slowly we understand, okay, we have to reduce the number of stops, or you maintain the stops, you increase the fund for the marketing, and may get more clients, get more leads. So actually your thought should be you should not reduce the stock, you have to maintain the stock, and you have to get it. Why you are recruited a lot of people, we are expecting more volume. So try to increase the volume, don't reduce the stock. Try to increase the volume so that you have increased the revenue. Okay, so and see, if you example, if you have 5 staff, you are doing 30 cases per month. Unless otherwise you increase 2-3 people in the staff, you can't go to that 40 cases. So you have to you have to ready for the increasing the cases. So you should not wait for the numbers to increase. Yeah, the numbers to increase, and you have clearly understand this point. So that point of time we are struggling, but then I realized we have to increase the volume. So I am doing a lot of things for increasing the volume by speaking in various medias and giving a lot of interviews in the TVs and some newspaper ads and the online marketing things. Like we don't even know which works. That's the other problem also, marketing area. We are not marketing people also.
Right.
So all experimenting only. Okay, I love to do it. So a lot of experiments in that area, and so
I think that's a general problem. Like there's no foolproof way to measure marketing.
Yeah.
Though there are lots and lots of tools, nobody knows which strategy is actually working.
And a lot of things, lot of the marketing guys comes and explain, and they say a lot of promises, but this is a different area. This is medical marketing, something different. You can't market directly. You should not market directly. The idea
there is some law protecting.
Yeah, medical ethics violations are severely punishable. Okay. So we don't even know proper medical ethics, how to follow it in marketing areas. So this is a little bit struggle only. So we are doing marketing to increase the volume so that the staffs are maintained. So one point of time, whatever we earn will be equally spent. Okay, there is nothing go to the bank balance. Always, like month end we'll have some balance, and first week everything will go. Okay, so it's a little difficult period, and I usually always think, okay, if I was in Apollo, I should have done 5 to 10 cases per month, and earn 5 to 6 lakhs easily. Okay. Why the struggle? This much management, the management issues, and why to struggle like this?
So you have got those thoughts on giving up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so from the starting to when you're going on this journey, how much times you have got this thought of giving up?
So many times. So many times. Yes, not only every big issues comes with it. This thinking comes often to me. Okay. But like entrepreneurs are different. Exactly. They have the thinking like this, but they never go back.
Okay. So what is stopping you to going back actually? So you have lots of uncertainty in front of you, and you have lots and lots of ways to explore. So what keeps you from going to take the easy way out?
As my my vision is different. Okay, I'm very clear about what I want to do.
Mm.
Sorry, I really want clear what I want to do. I want to achieve that much cases. We need to help a lot of people, and my vision is very clear.
Mm.
So I don't want to deviate from my vision.
Mm.
Okay, whenever I think this way, I always like I read a lot of motivational books. So always they say you're one step ahead of success.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
can you tell us the name of such books? Books that have motivated
I'm
you?
very bad in remembering the names.
Okay.
Uh, Initially, uh, Jack Canfield.
Okay.
Jack Canfield is one of the initial. I used to go to a lot of motivational talks. The first few is Jack Canfield one, and Magatreya,
Mm-hmm.
and his talks are also really impressive. But what I feel about the motivational books is, every point some book emerged. That's a book for you.
Mm.
Okay, the Jack Canfield, which motivated me in the initial stages, that book is nothing for me now.
Mm.
Okay, because you cross that area.
Mm.
You need next level motivation, next level thing.
Mm.
So I always buy a lot of books, and I don't read all the books. Whenever suddenly I feel like taking that book will be helping me in that point of time.
Okay.
Okay,
So it means that the universe is giving you a sign on
yeah.
which book to read.
Then Magatreya's talks are very impressive, very helpful
Okay.
in my earlier days.
Okay.
Now I feel it's not interesting to me. Okay, because we crossed that level, we
Correct,
crossed
correct.
that thing, and
And the repetitive thing keeps you boring.
yeah.
Okay.
So next, now I need to know how to manage the staff's issues, staff's emotional issues. These things will help me now,
Right.
not that last one.
Okay.
So these motivational things
So
always.
what did you actually get from the book exactly? Like now you have thought that okay, why should I keep on pushing myself with so much effort? I should better be off in a comfortable zone, like working in an Apollo hospital or something like that. So what is exactly that you got from the book, which pulls you out of the mistake?
Uh,
Some few thoughts, like not exactly the quotes or something, but
Actually, the most of the motivational book, there is everybody trying to say only one thing, but different format.
mm,
Okay, believe yourself.
mm,
Okay, and the success is one step ahead.
mm,
Don't go back.
mm,
It's almost done. Why to give up that point of time?
mm,
And focus and motivation and passion. If you are doing some job without passion, definitely you can't succeed. So these are the things they put it in a different format and they'll tell you. But this is a core thing. Believe yourself, work for a passion, and the passion is your job has to do something good to the public or something good to the other people.
something good with your time.
Yeah. So and you have to enjoy your job.
Mm.
If you are doing some job you don't if you that you don't even like it, obviously you can't succeed in the job. So these are all the things like
Right.
it tells in different formats.
Okay. Okay. So now you told that you took 3 or 4 months from having the initial thought of going out and to the time you actually started on your own. So those 3 4 months, how your family and friends were cooperative? Like how did your family react to the decision that I have to quit my job and start taking risks?
Usually my family have not given much restrictions for my plans,
Mm.
but usually they'll say, why can't you go for a government job? That should be a routine questions, like people say, at least apply for a government doctor post.
Mm.
I want to go and write the exams. I clearly said I am not going for the government jobs. But that is not my area.
Mm.
And second thing, it's a constant income. If you're
Mm.
working in Apollo, why you want to leave and come?
Mm.
Okay, but I haven't got much restriction from the family. I have to thank my family for allowing me to pursue
Okay.
what I want to pursue, what I want to do.